we have our Super Bowl bets, guys. So this is gonna look different this week. Normally we do 3 bets a piece, right? We normally give y'all 2 player props and then a money line, 2 player props and then a spread. But it's one game. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put together a 3-leg parlay. Okay, a 3-leg parlay. We're gonna put that together for y'all right now. We're gonna give y'all our best 3 player props for Sunday. Rell, you up first.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So starting off, my first prop, well, our first prop is going to be Stephon Diggs over 10.5 fantasy score. I don't know if you guys know, but his baby mom, his girlfriend is Cardi B. This is a Cardi B Super Bowl. That's why I really got the Patriots winning this game. And like Jerry said, Stephon Diggs gonna have to have a big game. A lot of these receivers, it's their first time in a big game like this. Stephon Diggs, you've been on long playoff runs before. You got to show them how to get it done. And all the other playoff games you've had so far, you haven't really played good. So this is the time where you really got to come out. You really got to show up. And hey, 10.5 fantasy score, that's easy, especially with PPR. He just got to score 1 touchdown, or let's say Stephon Diggs just having an elite game, like J. Bess said. He's a part-time elite receiver. I feel like this is when we'll get the elite receiver where we're just seeing Drake made a Stephon Diggs, Drake made a Stephon Diggs, Drake made a Stephon Diggs. I can see him having 8 catches, 111 yards, and a touchdown. Like, I see it being that type of game. So y'all go ahead and smash that over 10.5 fantasy score.
All right, Jerry, keep us going. Keep us going. What's number 2?
Facts. I love that, bro. That's literally 4 catches, 60 yards, bro. I love that. But for mine, I'm gonna go with another veteran receiver. I'm gonna go receiver from the Seahawks, but I'm going Cooper Cup over 33.5 receiving yards. I think that this game, like Rell said, Christian Gonzalez, I don't think he will completely take away JSN, but he's going to do his best to limit JSN. We know that they also have another good corner in Carlton Davis. Like, their defense is just overall good, and I think that this might be that Cooper Cup game. Like, Cooper Cup, and he's really done this the whole entire playoffs. He's had over 33.5 the whole playoffs. I think he had 35 this past week, and then the first game of the playoffs for the Seahawks, he had like 60. He's had 11 targets in the playoffs so far. Like, Sam Darnold is getting him the ball because this is a guy who he can get open at any time. Like, we know he's older. At once upon a time, he was the conversation of the best receiver when he had Triple Crown season, top
Triple
3.
Crown, yep.
And then he got hurt, and so then we kind of not talked about him. But he's still playing good football. He still is able to get open, and I think that would be big in this game, especially with this being the guy who he's been to the Super Bowl before. He knows what it's like to be in the Super Bowl. I think this might be, if I'm not mistaken, the only guy from both teams to be in a Super Bowl. Of course, we'll have to do some digging here and there, but when we just think about it off the top of
No,
our
no, no.
head.
Milton Williams from the Patriots. He was with the Eagles last year. That might
Okay.
be the only 2, maybe.
Okay.
Might be the only 2.
I'm telling you, like off the top of our head, it's just like we can only think of 2, him and Milton Williams. So like, Super Bowl experience, that's a real thing. Like, that's real. And I think that he's gonna use his route running ability. He's gonna get open, and he's gonna be a guy that, where on these big plays, whenever normally in big plays, big situations, Sam Darnold's going to JSN. We all know that. But with Christian Gonzalez on him, he might make it a little bit hard. So in these big plays, we might see Sam Darnold going to Cooper Cup. So I like Cooper Cup over 33.5 receiving yards.
All right, y'all. We got Stephon Diggs over fantasy score. We got Cooper Cup over receiving yards. And I'm going to go with Drake May. I'm going to the well, guys. This is 3 straight weeks. I done took the rushing yards. The first week, he burned me. Second week, he got it. He smashed it, actually, last week. And in this week, I think he has to do it. It's not about will he do it. He has to do it. This Seahawks defense is good. We all know this. Their secondary is fast, and they going to cover up ground. Ain't nothing going to be wide open, I don't think. I think it's going to be, like, I think Stephon Diggs will get his yards and everything, but it's not going to be easy. Right, I just don't see that happening. So I think Drake May kind of has to use his legs in order to be productive with this offense. And once he starts running, that's when I think things will open up over the top. Right, but he has to run. If he gonna just be a sitting duck like he was against the Texans, he only had 4 carries for 10 yards. Then he has to be crazy productive in the air. And the Seahawks secondary is pretty good. I mean, they got shredded last week, but they went against Puka and Devontae. Like, we gotta keep call a spade a spade. But in order for this Patriots offense to be productive, he has to use his legs. This playoff so far, he has 24 carries for 141 rushing yards. All right, so he's definitely averaging over 36 and a half, I believe, is what the number is at right now. He's definitely averaging over 36 and a half receiving yard, rushing yards, sorry, per game. The 2 games, the Chargers and Denver game, he had 10 carries in both of those. The only outlier is the Texans game where he had 4 carries. So I like my chances with this one, and we're going to ride it, man. So we're looking at, once again, Stephon Diggs over 10.5 fantasy score. We're looking at Cooper Cup over 33.5 receiving yards. And we're looking at Drake May over 36.5 rushing yards. That would be a play that we're going to put in our Discord, guys. If you want to join the Discord, let me know in the comment section, guys. Just comment, join Discord, and I will give you all the information that you need to join. And because it's Super Bowl Sunday, Super Bowl week, I'm feeling generous. We're going to do it for the free ski. Between now and the Super Bowl, you got 3 days. Okay, you got today, you got Saturday, and you got early Sunday, okay, to get into the Discord for free. All right, and we'll put you in there. We're also doing daily NBA parlays, okay, daily NBA parlays that you can get in and tell. All right, but now, guys, time to make a decision. Okay, first of all, I do want to congratulate both of these teams for getting here, because if you would have told me in September that these were going to be the two Super Bowl teams, I would have said, "Get out my face, you don't know ball." Okay, this Patriots team, I was kind of high on going into this year, but what I tell y'all, 7 seed or miss the playoffs. Like, it's going to be a builder year. It's going to be a year where we say, okay, the Patriots got something special. Kind of like the Panthers this year, right? We think the Panthers' future is bright based on what we saw this year. I thought that would be the Patriots' year. The Seahawks, we all thought that they was going to be below 500, well below 500. We thought they would be one of the worst teams in their division. Jerrick said that he thought Jalen Milroe would take over Sam Darnold's spot halfway through the season. Like we're not going to shy away from, like, we keep it in the buck. We all thought the Seahawks team was going to be bad, but yet we have Patriots, we have Seahawks. Rell, go first. Who you got?
Yes, so I'm going with the Patriots. Like you said earlier, I can see a scenario where the Seahawks could jump on them if the Patriots O-line doesn't hold up. But this is a scenario I 90% see playing in my head, and I got the Patriots winning. And I think it'll honestly be a landslide. I can see Sam Darnold turning the ball over 2 times, having a forced fumble. I can see him just having a bad game. And I know it sounds like a broken record. I'm 0-2 anytime I say this about Sam Darnold, but he's going to actually have to beat the Patriots this week. Like, he's going to actually have to beat the Patriots. Jerry, you said the Patriots have the what run defense again? The what rank?
The sixth.
Sixth ranked run defense. So they're not going to let you run the ball on them. And I could just see Christian Gonzalez following JSN all day. So I just genuinely see Mike Vrabel making Sam Darnold's life really, really hard. And then moving to the defensive and offensive side of the ball, obviously the Seahawks have a really good defense. I don't know if their star safety is going to play. Nick or Mari, it looked like he got hurt in practice. Hopefully he could be ready for game time. But if he can't, I see Stephon Diggs getting off on this Seahawks defense. I honestly do. And I just feel like this Patriots team has a top 10 defense, has a top 10 offense. This Seahawks team, they have a good defense, and that's it. I feel like whenever it comes to the offense, Sam Darnold is going to struggle. And I've just never seen a QB have a bad game in the Super Bowl and still win. So, yes, defense do win championships, but at the end of the day, in big games and big moments, when you need a big play, you need your quarterback, and I just don't see Sam Darnold doing it. I just can't.
All right, Jerrick, who you got? Seahawks, Patriots.
I'm going to Seahawks. Okay. I feel like for the fact of us saying that, like, Sam Darnold is the only reason why y'all can see the Seahawks losing, I feel like that's a problem. I honestly do. I feel like that's a problem. Like, there's a lot of factors on the Patriots side of the ball that we can say, this might lead to them getting beat. And I think that when we look at that, it's not necessarily on the defensive side. We pointed out that the Patriots receiving core isn't all that great. They're not that good. We're going to keep the buck. And we've also pointed out that their offensive line is not that great. And that's a problem, especially going against the Seahawks defense. They generate pressure. They look good in the secondary. They look good in the run game. We know the Patriots have no type of run game. I feel like the fact that there's only one guy, which is the reason why I think this team's going to lose, is a problem. I really do think that the Seahawks are going to win. I see this playing out one of 2 ways. It's either going to be the 13-3 Patriots-Rams Super Bowl, or it's going to be like when the Seahawks beat the Broncos in the Super Bowl. It's either going to be close, low scoring, or it's going to be a blowout. And it's just because of the fact that this Seahawks defense, they're just very, very good. And I think that out of all the teams that the Patriots have played so far, this is without a doubt the best offensive team that they've played. And also the best offensive play caller that they've played. Like, Clint Kubiak is going to do an excellent job of making Sam Darnold comfortable. I told y'all this once before. He's helped Sam Darnold this whole entire year, making him comfortable. And when Sam Darnold is comfortable, that's when he's at his best. I think that this team is just not going to let – I also don't see Sam Darnold having a awful performance. He might throw one interception. That's fine. Rell said he hasn't gone 3 games in a row without throwing an interception. He can throw an interception. He can even throw 2 interceptions. But I think at the end of the day, he is not going to lose the game for this team. And as long as he doesn't lose the game for this team is going to win. So whether it's low scoring and a close game or a blowout, this team is going to win. I think that when we look at this team, what team have we looked at that has lost the Super Bowl when they are better in all 3 phases of the game?
They're not better in all 3 phases.
Yes, they are. They are better in all 3 phases of the game. They're not better offensively? They're not better offensively. You have JSN, Rashid Shaheed, Cooper Kupp, Kenneth Walker, but they're not better offensively? You're just saying just because the Patriots have Drake May, they're better offensively than the Seahawks. The Patriots have no run game. Like you said, they have weak wide receivers. So you're just saying that Drake May single-handedly is better than the Seahawks' whole entire offense. That's what you're saying.
No. I'm saying that the Patriots' defense is better. I think the Seahawks have a better offense, but the Patriots' defense is better.
I think that the Seahawks' defense is better. I honestly do. And I think that they've been playing – like I said, the Rams game, that is an outlier because they played Cooper Kupp. I mean, not Cooper Kupp, because they played Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua. Like, that's an outlier. They also played Matthew Stafford. But I do think that, honestly, the Seahawks defense is better. And special teams-wise, they're also better. The Seahawks have a guy on Rashid Shaheed that can take anything back to the house. Like, you better not kick it to him. I just think that this team is better. Even if you say their defense is better, it's not by a wide margin. It's not. I'll tell you that. It's neck and neck, is it not?
It's not. I don't think it's one-sided. I don't think there's I don't think that the Patriots are clearly better. I don't think the Seahawks are clearly better. I think it's dang near even. In my opinion, I look at the weaknesses and the strengths of the team. I think that it's even. I think it's gonna be a really good game.
The only weakness you see of the Seahawks is Sam Darnold. That's
the most important weakness. The most
I see a weak offensive line. I see a weak offensive line. I see a weak receiving core. I see a weak running game. That's a lot more than just one guy. And like I said, y'all are banking on this one guy doing what he hasn't done all playoffs. I'm banking on the Patriots doing what I've seen the whole entire playoffs, not be able to run the football. O-line get dogged. Receivers not be able to get open sometimes. I'm banking on what I've already seen. You're banking on what we haven't seen yet. So I'm also banking on the defense
that teams are averaging 9 points against to slow down this powerful offense that everybody thinks the Seahawks have. That's also what I'm banking on. I'm banking on that this is the best defense that Sam Darnold has played by a mile in the playoffs. He played a beat-up 49ers defense. Then he turned around and played a Rams defense that you even said yourself is not good. So, and on top of all of that, he's played both those teams twice. Nobody is thinking about that. Nobody's thinking about the fact that Sam Darnold had 2 games worth of film to watch to go against the 49ers. Nobody's talking about how he had 2 games worth of film to watch to go against the Rams. You've never played the Patriots before. And this defense is clearly better.
We all know division matchups are very, very hard. A division matchup
but you're also more prepared.
You're more prepared, but sometimes that doesn't matter. Sometimes that can't help. Look, I think that this game, I feel like people are like you said, everybody that's picking the Patriots is because they think Sam Darnold is going to fold. And I don't think
it's not just that. It's not. I promise it's not just that. I promise you that.
What else is it? Give me another reason. Give me another reason.
The Patriots have the best coach on the field on Sunday. And I'm not talking about Mike Vrabel. I'm talking about a coach that's been to the Super Bowl. This is 9th time going to the Super Bowl. That's where the advantage is. And nobody's thinking about that. I had Josh McDaniels in my corner who can prove on Sunday that it wasn't just Brady and Belichick that was doing that. I had a big part of that. I had a lot to do with that because he's a common denominator in that dynasty that they had. It was Josh McDaniels. He was there. So him having the experience, you don't think he can go into the Super Bowl and scheme it up against a coach that's just now getting into the Super Bowl? You don't think he can have Drake May in a good spot, which is why I kind of said the O-line has to perform because that's going to matter. But I think I have a lot of faith in Josh McDaniels over any other coach in this game. right? I'm looking at, once again, you said division games are hard. I get it, but you're way more prepared for the Rams and the 49ers than you will be for the Patriots. And the Patriots have a far better defense than the Rams and the 49ers. So Sam's going to have his hands full. And if Sam has his hands full, and it's not as easy as it has been the past 2 weeks, that's when I'm going to question, can he deliver? With Drake May, he's gone against 3 top 5 defenses and has figured it out in every single game, and nobody wants to talk about it. He gets better in the second half. The second half looks better than the first half. In the Chargers game, it did. In the Houston game, it did. And then in the Broncos game, it did. In the Broncos game, it was his legs that he used in the second half. In the Texans game, it was his arm. And then in the Chargers game, it was also his arm and his legs. So I'm seeing a guy that's tested. He's battle tested. He's gone against the best. Y'all said the best defense of this generation in the Texans. That's the words came out of your mouth, Jerrick. You said that. And he threw 3 touchdowns against them. Right? So he's battle tested. I think he's ready to go. They said he had a full participation in practice today. They had a little shoulder injury coming out of the AFC Championship, but he had a full practice today. I think he's good to go. He hasn't got Stephon Diggs, who I said, part-time elite receiver. I'm looking at his game log, and I'm telling you, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 5 100-yard games this year, and they're spaced out. They're all spaced out. These other games, he's getting less than 60 yards. In the playoffs so far, he has not had more than 40 yards. So I'm hoping that this is the game Stephon Diggs show us that he still got it like he has throughout the season, right? And if Stephon Diggs gets going, and that's going to open things up for other players. And then if Drake may use his legs like he should have been doing the whole entire playoffs, but for some reason he forgot last week or the week before last, second half he used his legs, things opened up. The offense easily started moving. So if he can use his legs, Stephon Diggs show up. I got Josh McDaniels in my corner. The O-line, if they block correctly and they get the job done, just give Drake some time. Then I like the Patriots odds. And then once again, a defense that is stingy. They are causing turnovers. Every single game this playoffs, they cause turnovers. If they can get a turnover or 2 against the Seahawks, that's going to me, secure a Patriots win. Because one thing the Patriots will do, they won't muff a punt in the fourth quarter like somebody did. And we just so happen to forget about that. They also are healthy, unlike one team was in the divisional round. So y'all want to talk about easy paths with Drake May? Let's talk about what's been happening in the playoffs with the Seahawks teams, the teams they're going against. If the Rams don't muff that punt, both of y'all know they win that game. Both of y'all know that for a fact they win that game. Even you, Jerrick, who's on the Seahawks side, you know the Rams win that game. They'll muff that punt. The 49ers fully healthy. I don't think y'all would pick the Seahawks over them. I get it. They played who they had to play. And I'm the first one to say, don't knock the team for who they had to play. But y'all do it for the Patriots, so we're going to do it for them. Y'all just think they beating these really good teams. No, I'm seeing a team that had a terrible defense and a team that was freaking injured. No George Kittle, no Fred Warner, no Nick Bosa. Like, I think that, once again, I think that you're a little too confident with the Seahawks. I think it'll be 50-50, honestly. I would not be shocked if the Seahawks won. I wouldn't be shocked if the Patriots won. I think it's very 50-50. If I had to predict the score, I would say probably 23-17 or 23-20. That's what I think it's going to be, a game that comes down to the end. And we're going to see. Is Rell correct? Is Sam about to bust? Is that about to happen? Is Jerrick correct? Is Sam about to go in here and deliver? Or am I correct? I would not be shocked if Sam come in here with the bed, ladies and gentlemen. I would not be. But don't worry about it. Somebody going to be right and somebody going to be wrong. We got to figure it out in a couple of days, y'all. The Super Bowl in Santa Clara is going to be something special, man. All right. But that is it, y'all, from your boy J Bess, from your boy Rell, and your boy Jerrick. All right. Once again, please check out all of our social media platforms at the bottom of the screen: TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. And also subscribe to this channel if you have not yet, for some great sports content moving forward. Once again, it's Discord. If you want to join it, let me know in the comment section, y'all. We are now posting daily NBA parlays, okay? Daily NBA parlays in the Discord. And then, of course, you want the Super Bowl picks in the Discord as well. All right. But next week, y'all, we're gonna recap the Super Bowl. It is the NBA talks for the rest of the year, basically. So I know somebody in here is excited. The other person, I think you're 50-50. I'm completely pissed right now, but
I don't know why. Have you been watching the games lately? They've been great games.
Yeah, I've been watching. Once again, I'm watching Isaiah Stewart put up 31 points. I'm watching Dylan Brooks put up 40. That's what I'm watching.
Did you watch the Knicks and Nuggets game? Yep, did you watch the Knicks Nuggets game?
I watched Jokic go 1 for 11 for the 3-point line. He just kept shooting. He didn't care. He just kept shooting. Sold my money. He just kept shooting. He didn't care. He was clearly off. Just kept shooting the ball. And real quick, do y'all think that was a bad call at the end? That the call on Mikal Bridges in overtime?
No, I think that was a correct call.
Okay.
I wasn't watching, but
I think
Okay,
like
wait.
like it was the correct call. Like it was the correct call. I'm not gonna say like it was maybe it wasn't a call that was necessary, but it was the correct call. So if they called it, it was the correct call.
But what he did was unnecessary. So Rell, Jamal Murray shot a shot to win the game, I believe. Or win the game. To win the game. And he shot a 3. And he ended up missing. But while he shot it, Mikal Bridges went to go box out Christian Brown, and he like just shoved him. He didn't even really, it wasn't a real box out. He went and just shoved him. And they called a foul with 0.3 seconds left, a loose ball foul. So I thought it was the correct call because Mikal Bridges, you had no business going over there just shoving him like that didn't make no sense to me. So I thought it was a good call, but I knew if the Nuggets would have won, everybody would have said that wasn't, that was a bad call, whatever. But the Nuggets ended up losing. But we gonna see, man. And I know you're not excited about the NBA because Parlay's been getting cooked over the past couple of days. So
hey, we looking good so far. Tell your boy LeBron, hey, your boy LeBron lock in, we good. Your boy LeBron lock in, we good. We had a little rough streak, and now we looking good. Tell your boy LeBron to lock in tonight, and both slips gonna hit. We good.
Whatever. Me and Rell put money on the Magic, and they got absolutely blown out the other night against OKC. Absolutely blown out. It wasn't even close. Like, it wasn't even close. Like, just compete. Like Jerrick said, the Magic is disappointing right now. I mean, like Rell said, sorry. The Magic is very disappointing right now.
Very much so.
Extremely disappointing. Yeah, but that's it from us, guys. We'll see y'all next week. Your boy J Bess, your boy Rell, and your boy Jerrick. Much love. Y'all stay blessed. We out.
Yo, they finna like and sub and leave a comment down below. Yo.